Hi friends, this is Preeti. This is my first video in this channel. I have started this channel just to share my experience regarding GPAT, like how I qualified GPAT and how I balanced both the semester exams with GPAT and the silly mistakes I have done during the exam, etc. So I will share these doubts in my upcoming videos. Uh, I have qualified GPAT with a 201 marks. All of us have so many doubts regarding the GPAT, how to read, how to manage time, when to read, what to read. So, first, by seeing the syllabus copy, our minds get blank. Tension starts at that point. So, if anyone have experienced with the same feeling, give a comment in the comment section. The important thing to remember is don't see semester exams and the GPAT separately. Prepare semester exams in such a way that they will be as useful for the GPAT in future. So if you read in this way, it will be helpful. So in the last semester will not be tensed. We can just refer the semester notes and we can prepare for the exam. So this is my personal opinion because I have prepared in such a way. I used to prepare some notes during the semester exams, so it helped me a lot in for GPAT. So seriously, I have started preparation at the end of December. Till that time, I have collected the notes required for the GPAT for all subjects. And I used to read casually. I did not take it seriously. But at the end of December, exactly after giving the date of GPAT exam, I started preparing seriously. So this is the GPAT question paper pattern. There will be 125 questions. Each question carries 4 marks and the negative marking is -1. So totally for each wrong answer we lose 5 marks and total marks are 500 marks. And this is the GPAT syllabus. So these are the topics which we have to focus more for scoring a good marks. So the first topic is pharmaceutics. So here I have given the subject name and the weightage. So pharmaceutics, we have there is a chance of getting 38 questions, and pharmaceutical chemistry also 38, and then pharmacology 28, pharmacognosy 10, and the remaining these 6 subjects are minor subjects. So not only 1 or 2 questions, they may exceed sometimes. So don't stick to this pattern. This pattern I just gave for the reference. Recently we got 3 to 4 questions from biotechnology and HAP, which is human anatomy and physiology. So don't neglect these minor subjects. So all of us read pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, ecology and cognosy, but most of them will neglect these subjects. So these subjects are the rank deciders. So next we'll go into the subjects which are included under pharmaceutics and pharmaceutical chemistry, ecology and cognosy. So here pharmaceutics include dosage forms. Dosage forms means all of us know emulsions, suspensions, aerosols, ophthalmics, parenterals, tablets, capsules, ointments and creams, and rheology. BPPK, which is biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics, which is very important subject. Rheology is also very important subject. Jurisprudence, microbiology, dispensing pharmacy and pharmaceutical engineering. Next, pharmaceutical chemistry, which includes physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic, biochemistry, medicinal chemistry, and instrumental methods of analysis. So from this topic, we have spectroscopy, titrations, and chromatography, which are included under analysis. So all of us will fear of medicinal chemistry because all structures are present. So I did not focus much on medicinal chemistry. I have read only the heterocyclic ring present in that compound. And next, pharmacology, which includes chemotherapy, SNS, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, cardiovascular system, central nervous system, respiratory, gastrointestinal, hormones, autocoids, and glaucoma, and also very important topic, which is general pharmacology. And next, pharmacognosy. From this topic, we must focus on alkaloids, glycosides, tannins, resins, terpenoids, and some other small topics. So, I will try to explain all these topics in a very easy way uh, from the notes which I have prepared. So, I think these videos will be helpful for you to prepare for ZPAT. So, I wish you all the best for your ZPAT preparation. Thank you for watching my video. We'll meet in our next video.